Good morning. For those who don't know me, I am Louise Shaheen. I've been a part of St. Philip's for at least 35 years. I'm here to talk to you about the seal of the gift of the Holy Spirit in our stewardship theme for this year. This morning I've been asked to speak about the seal and how it relates to retirement, or sometimes called the golden years. And I can honestly say, because I'm now an octogenarian, my years have been pretty golden. I've been blessed. I've been blessed to be part of St. Philip's. St. Philip's has been a very important part of our life, and not only with the family that we have here, but our children, our godchildren, and a lot of our godchildren who are members here. So we've been very blessed. The one other part of our life that most everybody knows about is our Penn State season tickets. And Father Boniface used to always ask Larry for the Penn State schedule, and it wasn't because he was interested in when Penn State played. He wanted to know when we probably would not be in church. So if there was something special coming up, we would, in State College, we'd get up at the crack of dawn and be here in time for liturgy and whatever was going on. 3 weeks ago, Amelia spoke to you about being young and having very little money. Levi spoke to you about young adults and learning how to prioritize and budget. And Nicholas talked about, which a lot of you know about, is having a young growing family and how you solve those issues. And as you can imagine, I have lived through all these things. But even though I am an octogenarian, I did not retire until I was 73. Most people think of retirement as 65, 65 and a half is when I could get Social Security. But Larry even was different than I was. He retired at 64 and then retired 3 or 4 more times after that. Subdeacon Luke addressed the 3 T's of stewardship, and that is talents, time, and treasure. God challenges each one of us to make the Lord the focus of our lives, and this is how we give back to God. Because what we have to remember, everything we have belongs to God. As we grow in the church, we develop many talents. And with retirement, you should be able to have the important thing of time to use these talents. Many people who enter their golden years do not go into complete retirement, and they do work in some capacity, but still should have some time to devote to the talents to help with the church and the growth of our church. I'm here to discuss how you manage when you have a very fixed income, such as Social Security and a small pension. And that's what Larry and I did. We had a very simple life, other than going to Penn State and to church, and being involved with our children. Our life was very simple. With many prayers and God's help, we were able to accept this challenge. The church was a very important part of our life. And when it came time to fill out our stewardship card, we would sit down and look at what our financial situation was, look to see what we had given last year, and try to develop, a plan so we could go further and give more money. I have to admit, not every year we could tithe, but we did a lot we lived here in the church a lot. We were involved with Parish Council. Between Larry and I, we spent 12 years on council. Larry developed the cleaning team. For many years, I was the main baker of holy bread, which I love doing. I kind of miss it now, but I did love doing it. We always were involved with the festival, and more importantly, over the years, we have been involved with the outreach monthly programs that we do here at St. Philip's, which is so much appreciated by the community. This is a very important way to give back to the church. There is a list of all the different missions here in the church. There are out in the hallway, there's copies. Take one home, look at them. If you're a young family, maybe there's some talents you think you can develop for when you reach your golden years. it's a good thing to have around and to plan. I'm here to talk about how we managed being on such a small fixed budget. And with the prayer and God's help, we were able to meet this challenge. The other thing is, it is very important for everyone to prepare for your golden years. What we were able to do, we made sure we paid off every credit card monthly, and we did not have a mortgage. So we were able to manage quite well. And now that I'm alone, which has been about a year, I'm still able to give what I've been giving for the past couple years, and with God's help and my learning how to budget a little better, I can probably give more. Celia Marie asked me to tell you that in the narthex is a box that contains the stewardship packets. If you haven't already made out your card, pick up one of those envelopes, take it home, pray about it, and then return it. And we would like to have all the pledges in by the 14th, which is not that far away. So I thank you all very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you.